In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can monetize and manage a large Facebook group that all the online gurus are basically saying you cannot earn a passive income from trying to monetize them. So let's get started. So what you can see here is a current Facebook buy and sell group, which is geolocated for the Wigan, Leeds, Bolton, Manchester area. It currently has 45,893 members, and it's probably averaging maybe close to 100 new members a day. Now, one of the important things that you need to remember when it comes to Facebook groups is the fact that quality is better than quantity. So I'm going to be showing you how to manage everything first, and then I'll go into the monetization route of it all. Because if you've not got people engaging with any posts, then it's really going to be hard to monetize it. So let's get started. So what you can see here, you can already see that I've got 2,709 posts which need approval. Apply this. All you've got to do is scroll down, have a look to see what sort of thing this is. Now, this looks like a business for tickets for sale. Actually, though, that's not. Okay, so here, this is a business right here. Click here and turn on post approval. And now Facebook will do what we want them to do. So we'll turn off commenting as well. And then for every business that you actually have in the group, do this. Because the purpose of this group is for individuals, not business owners, but individuals to sell their unwanted junk. And once you've got a lot of individuals doing this, then the engagement of the group will naturally grow because it's not being bombarded with these sort of businesses which are actually not getting any traction at all. So here's another one. Let's turn on post approval. Bang. Okay, so that's how you turn on post approval. And this is one of the biggest steps that you'll need to actually manage the group. So the next step is getting people to answer questions. So if we head over to 57 people and we click on this, so you can actually see every single person who joins the group is presented with three things. They can either answer or ignore, it's up to them. So the first one is, all businesses are required to help maintain this group by contributing 99 pence per month. Please visit the website to sign up. Okay, so if they want to do that or not, it's completely up to them. However, if they want us to manage and really get something out of the group, then I'm not going to do that for free. So neither should you, because large numbers take up time. Time is money, and at the end of the day, you know, the fact that we've put this group in place and we've nurtured it is also helping them. So 99 pence per month is a small price to pay. Okay, then the next thing is any account created in 2018 and is not based in the Northwest will be declined. Now, I'm going to go into greater detail with that in a second, but the reason I'm saying 2018 The reason I'm saying 2018 is because we want to give at least 2 years for people's accounts to actually have been created. And this is because loads of people, what they do, they create mass amounts of accounts in a short period of time, and then they flood groups with them, and then they spam over and over all these different accounts. And again, it ruins the quality of your group, and people will leave, or they'll just forget about it and turn off notifications. So I found with a bit of trial and error that giving 2 years is a nice amount of time for an account to exist, because Facebook also has their anti-account creation policies going on, so they may find spammy accounts and actually block them themselves. But usually if they've been going for 2 years or more, then it's a safe bet that it's not entirely spam, or these people actually use these accounts for proper reasons apart from spamming. And then also a little thing to back up the past 2 comments that I've made, which is we focus on quality, not quantity. If you are found spamming in our group, you will be banned without notice. Now, people can be really iffy, and you can get people who are just absolute rude so-and-sos. You get people who are actually really understanding, and you get people who just ignore it. More people will ignore it. but it doesn't really matter because we've got a whole infrastructure that I'm presenting to you. And by the way, if you do want to know all the tools that I use to set everything up, or about to show you, there will be a link in the description which will take you over to martyenglander.com, the blog post, and I'll go into more detail there where you can download everything. So let's have a look at these member requests and see how we can actually find out when the account was created in 2018, where this account is actually based. Is it in your location or is it not in your location? And, is it spammy or not? So Flame Barber, automatically that makes me think it's a business, and it was created in 2019, so that's a no. So I'll just simply press decline. This one's Jane Leon from Bolton, and it was created in 2012, so I'll press approve. And this is basically what I do. Now, I don't tend to sit at my computer and do this, purely because it takes time, and let's face it, I've got to make a living. So when do I accept all these requests? Because accepting or declining 100 odd people a day, it can be a little bit time consuming, but I would say for every 100 people, you should be able to accomplish it within 5 minutes once you get fluent with quickly noticing, is it a iffy profile picture? Is the name odd? And the date and the location. And usually I do it when I'm either lying in bed just before I go to sleep, my last minute phone play, or when I'm on the toilet, because I'm one of those weird people who takes my phone to the toilet. And these are really great times. So a lot of people, what they'll do, they'll go to the toilet and they'll play a game on it or something. And quite frankly, playing games and stuff like that doesn't really help you achieve goals unless you want to be a professional gamer or something along those lines, or you want to be a YouTube commenter or anything on that. So everything I try to do, I try to make it a little bit more productive. So this is, for me, this is good time spent just managing the group whilst I'm on the toilet. So once I've accepted all these people and what's not, the next step is focusing on the engagement. Now, I use a tool called Grammarly. Let's get this open. Yeah, so this is Grammarly, and because I'm constantly posting this, it's best to have a script. Now, what I do in this is, of course, I've got the generic little template. Hello, thank you, please add anyone into the group. This will encourage people to invite their friends or family into it. Then I've also got businesses supporting this group. So in a minute, I'm going to show you the website and show you the contributor section where people can actually pay. Businesses can actually help support the group to maintain the quality of it. And what you can see is when they do contribute, their name will be listed for every single announcement and welcoming message that we send out. And as you can see, we've got this script here, and then this thank you one, which is basically a special welcome to someone who's just contributed, and then a little message to go underneath that. So every step of the way, it's very encouraging, and it's basically creating a community of people and businesses within a local area where they actually think, there is value in helping Facebook group admins such as myself to manage them properly, and to stop letting people in willy-nilly. So that's creating a membership area is a really good way to create a passive income, fairly passive income, and generate income that way. So question is, how much have I actually earned since doing this? And first off, before I show you that, let me show you the website. So this is a website that I've built a while ago. So there's lots of different areas to it. So I always show proof of stats. Now, the last time this was updated was January 23rd, 2019 to February 19th, 2019. And the date creating this video is the 10th of April, 2019. So I do need to update this. But if we have a look here. So what we've got freebies. So just so you can quickly see. So this is the freebie page, and before I start really explaining this, I just wanted to give you a quick glance because it'll all make sense in a minute once I really get into the monetization area. Now, I want to focus on this bit, which is listings right now. Now, you want people coming to the website, and if you've got a large Facebook group of, let's say, 45,000 people or even 20,000 people, that can be used as a traffic generator to send people to your website. And what you can see is all these people here have been uploading their products just like they do on the Facebook group onto the website. And when they do this, you're getting visitors to the site, and you're increasing the opportunity to monetize your site through sponsors and other areas. As you can see, these are all sponsors right here. But don't just go ahead and do this, because I want to really explain what sort of deals you really want to be going for when it comes to this. So people can come to the website, create themselves a free account, kind of like Gumtree. Let's call it a directory of products. And when they click on the link, then you can see that they list it there. And this particular post has been viewed 14 times. So it's definitely getting views and what's not, which is a really good sign. So let's go back to the main page and now discover your local businesses. Now, again, all the people who have become a contributor for the actual website, their logo is actually listed right here. And if they click get your business listed, it will open up the membership page. So this will take them to a direct payment page, and then they can choose what they would like to pay. Now, if we actually go to the landing page, which is where we're going to be sending people, so here's the landing page that I actually send people, and what you can see is me just reinforcing everything I'm saying, that it's not good enough to be posting your business in groups which have loads and loads of members, because if you're not getting engagement and if those members aren't being engaged in the group, then ultimately they're just going to dismiss it, and then you're wasting time posting in groups that is not going to actually give you any exposure. So as you can see, I've got 3 contributor packages. The first one is at 99p a month. The second one is £6.95 a month. And the third one is £29.99 a month. And when people subscribe to this package, they're actually paying for the year up front, but this one's monthly and what's not. And this is all automated. So every month or every year, as soon as they sign up, it'll just come out and out. So this is all good. You've seen the front end, you've seen the website. Let's go on to the fun bit, which is actually the earnings of it. So here is the back end of the website that I've built. And what you can actually see, I think I launched this in May. Is it May? Yes, I think I launched it mid-May. In 2018. So since mid-May 2018 to today's date, you can actually see this is how much we've actually generated from contributors, from joining and cancelling, and other monetized methods as well. And now that you can actually see that this has legitimately created a income, let me show you how else we can actually monetize these things in a slightly more passive way. So one of the biggest things about being online is traffic. You need traffic to make anything happen, and traffic is basically visitors. So if you've not got visitors, then what's the point of even being online? So you've got a Facebook group with large amount of people. So the question is, how and what can we do to get them to click on our links and visit what we're doing? Just adding on to the membership area, I also rent out this cover image right here. And this is a lot more expensive because obviously the publicity is a lot more. Every so often I replace this with a little information about stats and business owners and what's not. It's important not to do it 24/7 purely because you the group needs to be a little bit organic and a little bit casual. So what I usually charge to rent out this area is actually £50 for every 7 days. If they pay for 2 or 3 months in full, then I may give them £100 discount or something along those lines. But yes. So let's go on to the super passive way of doing things. Affiliate marketing, some people may have heard of it, others haven't, but the idea of affiliate marketing is taking other people's products and driving a target audience to those products, and when they either submit their email, give the company a ring, perform a particular action that the business, the product owner wants them to take, then you will earn a commission. And you can use lots of affiliate platforms, or you can do direct linking with service providers. I do a variety of different things, but as you can see here, this is a pinned post that I actually posted 2 days ago, what you can see, and it takes them to an offer page, which is actually a £500 giveaway that Primark is doing. So it will take them to one of my landing pages where they would click this, this, and this. It will redirect them. The whole point of this is to qualify people, and it makes them feel a little bit more, a little bit more, I'm going to follow through with it, a little bit more committed to actually completing. And then because I've already completed this when I was testing it, it actually takes them to a page with a form in it, and they fill out the form, and then I would earn a commission. Now, they're only going to be entering their email and phone number, so I will be paid something lines of $1.80, which isn't bad considering it's just a pin post that I've just left sitting there. And I don't really need to do anything else after that. It's just passive, it's just nice, and if I earn from it, great. If I don't, then I'll find another offer that does convert well. So to prove that you can actually earn from these sort of offers, as you can see, this month from starting this, which was actually 2 days ago, that's how much I've earned just from placing that link there. And yesterday, this is how much I earn, and then today it might be more, it might be less, it might be nothing, but I'm not really doing anything. And that's the idea of a passive income, is just to sit back, put your system in place, and let the money start floating in. So that's a nice little addition, so every month, if I can increase my income by £80, £100, it doesn't really matter, but if I can start generating an income passively, then I think I'm pretty happy with that, because that's an extra bit of money that I didn't have for not actually that much work involved. So that's always really nice. So let's just head back to the group. So I've really gone through the monetization side of things. If you comment on people's posts, offering them your services, the chances are they're not going to respond because it's the wrong audience. So what else can we do to encourage engagement? So let's have a look at all my announcements. By the way, this is one of the examples that I've actually posted here. And what you can see here, I've asked, post your business below. Someone may be looking for an opportunity, no affiliate links. And you can see 176 businesses actually posted their business in this post. And what does that mean? Well, it just means I've now got a list of active businesses in this group at this particular point, where I can actually contact at any point, either offering them a service personally, or I can keep an eye on them and see what sort of things they're actually engaging with, so I can cater offers to them. So is there anything else? There's other things that you can do, such as, let's head over to units. So units is a really interesting thing to do as well. Educating people, and if you're a blogger or a freelancer or something like that, you can actually include written posts. So, for example, how to engage clients using video in 2018. And you can see here, I've actually created a whole blog post directing people to my blog, and then they come here, and again, you can see all these links where if they click on it, this is through a different affiliate platform, but if they click on it, then I would actually earn money when they follow through with whatever the offer is. Now, don't get me wrong, it takes time to build, and ideally, you're not really building a business unless you're collecting emails and contact information so you can keep retargeting them, because ultimately that's really what a business is about. It's about building a database and then retargeting them, but that's not really what this video is actually about. I do babble, apologies for that. But yeah, so should we go into the group insights of the group and to see what healthy stats actually look like? Okay, so I have been a little bit lazy, so I've not really been accepting people that fast. So there's dips on the days which actually shows the new members, and then some months as well you may get like lots of spam accounts, so then you're declining more than you're accepting, so this percentage will go up and down. But what you can actually see here, and let's forget about the new members and head over to post, comments and reactions. So in the past 60 days, I've actually had a 26% increase in posts. In comments, I've had a 10% increase. So I've got 45,000 people in the group, and I've got around about 9,000, just under 10,000 people actually engaging with posts and commenting on it, purely commenting. But if we actually look at active members, which is really what I'm interested in here, you can actually see that 30,210 out of the 45, just under 46,000 members are actually active. That is a huge amount of active members which are seeing all your posts. It's just seeing everything. And these are obviously the top engagers who have been doing things. Let's have a look at reactions. 4,000 people reacting, and all you can just see. So it's actually a really healthy group, and this is kind of what you want to aim for, just getting the engagements further and further. Other things that you can do to help engagement is, let me see if I got any slightly viral sort of posts. As you can see, these are all things that I've actually been testing and doing, and just, I've tried 1,000,001 things, and I've really got it down to the T about how you can really monetize from these and increase everything you're doing. Okay, so I can't find one of the more recent ones. Facebook's being a bit of a pain, but this is something I posted a while back, especially when I started playing around with viral sort of posts. And what you can see here is I'm asking them a brain teaser question, which actually has different answers for it. However, the idea of it is actually to create people commenting and coming up with all the different answers and confusing people to increase that engagement. So you can see we've had 73 people actually comment on this post, but the true purpose of it is to every single time someone comments on it, Facebook will boost it to the top of the newsfeed. So the more people commenting, the more people want to, it's like a snowball effect. More people want to jump on to the comment section because everyone else is doing it. And then before you know it, you've started to get some viral sort of action. But the true purpose isn't even to get the commenting, it's actually to get people liking the post. And the reason for this is I've not done it through my account, through the business page, and I don't think at this time I actually had a business page. But if you have a business page attached to your Facebook group and you're posting through the business page, then that basically means every single person who likes the post that you post, you can invite them to like your page. And so this is actually something I've been working on recently. So if we head over to the Facebook page, which is here, This again is another area where you can monetize and create a presence, because at the end of the day, if you build a large Facebook group which is generating traffic, if you build a large Facebook page in the same brand, if you have a website which again is getting traffic, if you have a built funnel working system, then if you ever wanted to sell it, then someone will buy it for whatever really it's generating for you, and you can get some quick capital to either jumpstart a business you want to do or get something else going, or I don't know. But if you've got all the components, then you're laughing. And this is basically what you want to be doing with a Facebook group, with absolutely everything. You want to be making sure the quality of the group is in fact quality and not spam. You want to make sure that members are posting, are engaging, and if they're not, then what's the point? Now here's a contributor, and you can actually see, do you cover Blackburn, need storeroom built? So this man has paid 99 pence a month, but paid for the year up front, so basically £11. And now they've just posted in the group 3 hours ago, and 13 minutes ago, he's now got his first lead. So I would say £11 for a lead, for one lead, isn't too bad. And then the second lead is basically pure profit. Plus, we're not even including the lifetime value. So you've got to segment your audiences within the group. You've got to separate the businesses from the individuals. You've got to target the individuals with stuff that they will like to help the engagement. And obviously the business owners will want to see an active community. So obviously they can advertise to them. So by increasing the individual's value of the group, you're actually increasing the potential of getting more contributors and just maintaining the group that way. And really, I probably spend maybe 10 minutes a day, if that, just now that I've got the system going and what's not, really maintaining everything. So it's not hard to actually do. Probably the hardest bit is setting up the initial pages and everything. However, I will provide you in the link below with the easiest and most user-friendly tools you could ever dream of. There is a free version of it, which is awesome, and there's also a paid version of it, which is like life-changing. So you've got all of these, and I'll also link to some really good affiliate platforms like Max Bounty and what's not. And if you do use my link below, that's cool. I think Max Bounty do have a thing where if you use a referrals link, there is a higher chance of getting accepted. And yeah, so I really hope this has helped you or given you some ideas about how you can actually monetize these sort of buy and sell groups, especially if you've got a fairly large community already. So leave a comment below if I've actually helped. What are you doing? What are your next steps with your Facebook group? Is there anything you disagree with? Anything you agree with? Have I actually helped in any way, shape or form? If I did, please click the subscribe button, as it helps my channel grow. I don't get paid to create these YouTube videos, and to keep me motivated, I like to see the subscriber count go up. So thanks for watching, and